Alright, y'all, welcome back to another video, you feel me? Today's video gonna be kind of different, you feel me? I'm gonna be ranking Kanye West albums, you feel me? All his joints, you feel me? Even the little collab joints that he got done, so you feel me? Y'all might be a little pissed off with the ranking, but just know this is my ranking. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody else, you feel me? This is me, you feel me? So, to start it all off, you feel me? Well, we ain't even gonna do it in no number order, you feel me? We're gonna do it from worst to best. Not saying, you feel me, this nigga got a bad album or nothing, but you feel me, worst to best, you feel me. At the bottom of my list, I got Jesus is King, you feel me. It ain't nothing, you feel me, against nothing, you feel me. It's just out of all the Kanye albums, you feel me, this is the one that I played the least, you feel me. This is the Kanye album that I played the least out of all the Kanye albums, you feel me. And there ain't nothing against, you feel me, his beliefs. Ain't nothing against the music that he made with the album and none of that, you feel me. I feel like he on his journey and like it's just part of his journey, you feel me. Um Next on the list, you feel me, I have Ye, you feel me. Honestly, Ye to me is not no bad album, even though some people have their little discrepancies with it, you feel me. Honestly, for me, it came out at a perfect timing, you feel me. It came out at a time where I needed to hear the type of messages he was conveying out, you feel me. Especially, with everything that he was going through at the time with, his personal stuff, feel me. I appreciated the little transparency that he had in the album, despite, you feel me, people trying to not ridicule, but, criticize it based off of the sound or like how it was like put together or whatnot. It is what it is. But for me personally, it worked for me. You feel me? Next on the list, you feel me, I got 808s and Heartbreaks. You feel me? And honestly, I have it at this position on the list only because, you feel me, 808s and Heartbreaks was one of them albums that I tuned into. I appreciated it, but you feel me, it won't one of my favorite joints. You feel me? It had a lot of joints that I could replay, go back to. You feel me? Of course, but it won't nothing that was like, yeah, this is like the epitome of the Kanye music that I like. You feel me? Late Registration is next, and honestly, out of all like the first three albums that he came out with, I feel like Late Registration is on the lower tier of those like first three albums. Not none against the content on Late Registration. It's just that I don't know. You feel me? Like just a preference type of thing. You feel me? I guess the songs on there, I feel them, but College Dropout and Graduation, those are much more appreciated by me, I should say. You feel me? Ain't nothing against nothing. You feel me? And here's where my list, you feel me, starts to get a little bit different. You feel me? So what I did was, honestly, I got Watch the Throne, Cruel Summer, and Kids See Ghosts all in the same area. You feel me? And the ranking between those three, I have Watch the Throne. I don't know, it's hard to say because honestly, all three albums, they good in their own way, you feel me? And they came out in different times. Not necessarily, Watch the Throne and Cruel Summer came out around similar time, but like, you feel me, the vibes is different on each album. That's why they all, you feel me, in the same area. But I should just say out of those three, I feel like Kids See Ghosts is the most like, it's the most underrated, I should say, only because I feel like personally every song on that album slap. Like ain't even no skips on that album. Kids See Ghosts is a solid joint. All three of them joints is solid as far as collab albums go. You feel me? So this is where we get into the real nitty gritty. You feel me? We get into the top five. You hear me? So look, at number five, I feel like Yeezus. You feel me? Is where it's at. You feel me? Because honestly, Yeezus, a lot of people doubted it. A lot of people talk shit about it. A lot of people did this and that when it came out. You feel me? They were saying Kanye crazy, Kanye this, that. But honestly, that album aged pretty well considering all the music that done came out, not just from him, but all the other artists, you feel me, as well, since that time. It's really like that album itself was ahead of its time because I remember myself not enjoying it when it first came out, but later on, you feel me, I started to enjoy it more and more. And now it's at the point where I could genuinely bump songs off of it without no issue. Before it was hella new to me, like hella new sounds that, you feel me, that was, I should say, uncomfortable to the ear at first, but like after after years of resonation and like it marinating on me, you feel me, I appreciate Yeezus for what it is, you feel me. That whole era of Kanye is valid, you feel me. Next on the list, you feel me, we got College Dropout, you feel me, the debut album, you feel me. And honestly, this album right here, you feel me, it got a lot of joints on that you could bump, that old Kanye flow, you feel me. Last Call, Jesus Walks, all that, you feel me. This was the era that I got introduced to Kanye, you feel me, as a youngin', you feel me. Between 808s and College Dropout, those were like the first two projects, and even Graduation. Those were the first three projects that I got familiar with as far as the songs off of those projects, you feel me. Um, After College Dropout, we in the top three now, and you feel me. This is where, you feel me, y'all might have some disagreements. So basically, I got Graduation at three, you feel me, because I do think it's one of his best albums. I just don't think it is his best album. A lot of people like to say that Graduation is the best Kanye album, and I don't see it. Like I could see why they would say it, I should say, being that Can't Tell Me Nothing is one of his biggest songs ever. It also has Flashing Lights, Homecoming, Big Brother. You feel me? It got a lot of good joints on there, but I don't know. You feel me? It ain't giving me number one vibes. You feel me? It really ain't. It's still in the top three, top five for sure, but it ain't giving me number one vibes. You hear me? So like, moving on to number two, we got, well, I got The Life of Pablo. You feel me? So the reason I got Life of Pablo at number two is because honestly, this album is also a little bit underrated. A lot of people was talking shit about it when it first came out, saying it wasn't even all that, but it aged well. You feel me? Kanye was really talking his shit on his album. You feel me? Like I got a lot of, not even a lot, a few of my favorite Kanye songs are on this album. Like Facts. You feel me? Fade is a cool ass song. You feel me? Even with the music video and all that. We also got, what else we got on the album? We got Ultralight Beam. We got Part 1 and Part 2. We got Highlight. It's a few songs on there, you feel me, that people may have just like glossed over. But them Johns is worth listening to. I really sat down and listened to the whole John over like, what was it, like 2 days ago or something like that. And it bumped. It ride, you feel me? Y'all don't even sleep, you know what I mean? So, number one, obviously, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. And for me, this was it, you feel me? Till this day, I still get creative inspiration from this album, you feel me? So, like, the whole front to back when it comes to, like, the music videos for it, aka the little movie that he put out, the tracks from top to bottom, the cover art, all of that, it's just like, it speaks to me specifically. This was the Kanye album that really inspired me to, like, you know, pursue certain realms of art, you feel me? Like, this was the album that, like I said, till this day still gives me some sort of inspiration, you feel me? Like, the vibe of the whole album was something bigger than the album. It was something bigger than what it was, you feel me? So like, that whole My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy vibe, that whole era carried over into Cruel Summer and Watch the Throne and everything else that came after it. So it's just like, you feel me? It was like the birth of something new, a whole new revelation of art, you feel me? That's why I appreciate it, you feel me? But with that being said, that's the top 10, you feel me? And just want y'all to know, this is my top 10. Don't be in the comments or, you know, just saying whatever, like, oh, I'm crazy, I'm this and that. Because at the end of the day, y'all ain't got to agree with what I say, you feel me? This is my shit. So, like, yeah. But yeah, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy number one, Life of Pablo number two, and Graduation number three. You feel me? Those are your top three Kanye albums for me. You feel me? So let me hear what y'all's top five, top three is. You feel me? And your whole ranking if y'all want to put it down in the comments and just, you feel me? Let me know what y'all think. You feel me? Stay tuned for another video coming real soon. You feel me? And you feel me? Stay cozy. You feel me?